Have you ever wondered, what if culture doesn't belong only to humans? Like, what if other species also have culture? That made me think of one big question. What are the criteria of determining that a species has culture? But before we answer that, what even is culture? Based on the YouTube video, culture is defined as a combination of socially learned traits that distinguish one group from another. So, culture is not something you're born with genetically, but it's something you learn from others or your surroundings. There are three main criteria. First, the behavior must be socially learned and not from DNA. Second, the behavior must be different between each groups of the same species. Third, scientists use something called the method of exclusion. This means they eliminate environmental and genetically explanation first. If the behavior spreads socially and cannot be explained by biology or ecology, then it may be considered as a culture. Now, I did a little observation at Museum Sri Baduga, Bandung, so let me break it down to you guys. Museum Sri Baduga has 3 floors. Each floors represent a different historical period. On the first floor, I saw fossil replicas, stone inscriptions, and also historical artifacts. Before Hindu, Buddha, and Islam came to West Java, the people already had their own belief system. It was called Sunda Wiwitan. Basically, it's like a way of life that focused on respecting ancestors and also nature. One example of the ritual is Mapaksri, or in Sundanese, you call it Serentown. It is a harvest ritual where offerings are given to Dewi Sri as a form of gratitude. As time progressed, Hindu-Buddha influence introduced new religious concepts. Later, Islam spreads and adapts to the existing culture. For example, the ballet, which was originally a gathering space, later became a place for Quran recitation. Social structure can also be seen, such as Menak, Santana, and Somah. Menak were basically an upper class like royal or elite families. You could tell from their big houses, teak wood furniture, and expensive items, including the traditional wedding gowns. Santana were the middle class, where they usually work as traders or skilled workers. Their houses is decent and comfortable, but not as luxury as the Menak. And for Somah were the ordinary people, where most of them were farmers, and they lived more simply in smaller houses made from basic materials like wood or bamboos. There are also traditional occupations like weaving, blacksmithing, and goldsmithing, as well traditional games such as cangklak, petak umpet, beko, and many more.